Just know that you're always forgiven no matter what you have done. And anything that you've done to wrong others, just know that you can always make it right and that you can make amends and that you can always lead with your heart. And just know that when you do that, you allow yourself to not feel the retribution, to feel the pain, to feel the suffering, to feel the dis-ease with everything that makes you uncomfortable. But in this moment, just give your heart, give your love, and just convey that. And you'll never regret it. You'll always be happy that you did it. And whenever you do this, you'll see that in your life we do ultimately try to make the most of every moment. And sometimes we self-sabotage that moment. And it doesn't allow us to really heal in that moment. And we don't see it. And we become everything that we don't want to be. But in this moment, I just want you to know that we do try our best to transform, to transmute, and to give more back to creation all the time. And that feeling where you give back and you have forgiveness and you have love within your heart for yourself and for others, and asking forgiveness from others, and the ability to bring peace that supersedes all understanding, even when you feel lost, even when you feel like you're on your last dollar, your last breath, you feel like you can't go through anything more. And then God comes through in a very big way. The universe comes in a very big way to touch you, to grace you with its presence, to love you, to nurture you, and to always make sure that you get to where you're supposed to be, no matter what. It never fails. It's never unwavering. And it's always the fountain of youth. And it's always the cup that fills into another cup that never runs dry. The fountain that never runs dry. Just know that no matter what you have done, you are redeemed. You are released from condemnation. You are released from the judgments of the world. And you get to live free will, whether you believe it or not. So in this moment, I offer this to you. I don't care how many people you have failed in your life. You probably have disappointed everyone in your life. You have probably fallen short in everything that you've ever done in your creations, in your manifestations, and the things that you've wanted to do out of life. But I offer you this moment to be cleansed from that, to really embrace the shadow that you once were, the ego that you once were, the lower self that you once were, and merge it with the higher self today. That you can give back. No matter what you have done, you can give back to creation. And that there's always divine justice, and there's always divine will. And you can say that you're sorry. You can do things to correct all the things that you've done in this life, because in this moment, you are forgiven. You are reborn. You have been gifted a new life, and you have been given the breadcrumb trail of excitement back again. So in this moment, forgive yourselves. Love yourself even if you find it difficult. Forgive the unforgivable, and just move on. Just move on. That's all we can do, is just move on, because if we beat ourselves up over it, then we're not serving anyone in this moment.